Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a filing from Upbound Group, and let me tell you, it's not just another boring document. It involves an acquisition, which is like a company buying another company, and sometimes those deals can get a little messy, kind of like untangling a holiday lights after a year in storage. Upbound Group, a company you might not know by name, but we'll get into what they do, acquired Bridge IT Inc., or Bridget as they call it for short. This report is actually an update and amendment to a previous announcement about that deal. Think of it as cleaning up the paperwork after the big event. It's about making sure all the financial information is out in the open. So why are they filing this amendment? Well, they're adding some important financial statements about Bridget, the company they bought. These statements give everyone a clearer picture of Bridget's financial health before the acquisition. It includes audited statements from December of last year and unaudited statements from September. It's like getting a checkup report from the doctor before you buy a used car. You want to know what you're getting into. Specifically, they're including Bridget's audited financial statements from last year. That's the full year ending December. This is like a complete financial history for that year, checked and verified by outside auditors. They're also including unaudited statements from September. These are for the 9 months leading up to September, but haven't been fully checked by those outside auditors yet. It gives investors a more up-to-date, though less verified picture. They've also included something called pro forma financial information. This is basically a what-if scenario. It shows what the combined company, Upbound and Bridget, would have looked like financially if the acquisition had happened earlier. It's an estimate, not a guarantee, but it helps investors understand the potential impact of the deal. Now, let's dive into some of those financial exhibits, because that's really what this amended filing is all about. It has consent of Moss Adams LL. Then you'll find the audited financial statements of Bridget as of the end of last year. You'll also see the unaudited statements of Bridget from September. And finally, you can look at the unaudited pro forma information combining the two companies. To now, what does all this mean? Unfortunately, without having the actual numbers from those financial statements in front of us in this document, we can't analyze Bridget's or Upbound's financial health in detail. But we know that this filing provides crucial information for investors to assess the acquisition. It allows them to see the financial state of Bridget before the purchase and understand what the combined company might look like moving forward. Looking at Upbound generally, this acquisition suggests they are trying to grow, expand their business through buying other companies. Whether that's a good strategy depends on many things. For example, how much they paid for Bridget, how well the two companies work together, and whether Upbound can successfully integrate Bridget's business into their own. Some potential risks could be whether Bridget's business continues to perform well after being acquired. Sometimes a company looks great on paper but struggles after it's bought. Another risk is whether Upbound took on too much debt to finance the acquisition. Debt can be a burden, especially if the combined company doesn't perform as expected. On the flip side, there are also opportunities. Maybe Bridget brings new technology, new customers, or new markets to Upbound. If the acquisition is successful, it could significantly boost Upbound's growth and profitability. Ultimately, the success of this acquisition will depend on Upbound's ability to manage the risks and capitalize on the opportunities. Investors will be watching closely to see how it all plays out. Thanks for tuning in to Corporate Decoder. If you found this helpful, give us a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate filings. What do you think about Upbound's acquisition strategy? Let us know in the comments below.